Okay, this is take 3 or something like that. I'm trying to figure out this camera. It's my first video ever. This is our garden out at Flying Heart Ranch. As you can see, it's massive. So we've got down here, we've got strawberries, and we've got some squash that went rogue. This is what we call rogue squash. This from last year. It just popped up out of nowhere. And we've got squash. So we decided to just let it do its thing. Next to it, we've got a tomato, and another tomato that we transplanted, so he's not doing so good, but he's coming back, which is a good thing. And then over here we've got our yellow, and you can't see, let me show you, down in here, there are some massive yellow crooknecks going on. And over here we've got our watermelon, and this is watermelon. As you can see, these squash plants, including the watermelon, they will take over. So sometimes we plant them a little too close, like these guys here, but they'll be all right. We'll just spread them out. This is our herb garden. We've got some box basil, some parsley that's going to seed, so we'll probably cut that back. And a little asparagus, an onion that jumped ship from the other onions, and various other little herbs going on in here. And over here we have our eggplant. Now, let me show you this eggplant. You can't see anything going on here, but if you lift the leaves here, this thing is loaded to the gill with beautiful white eggplants, and these guys are going to be just gorgeous, and they're going to be nice and delicious. Now here we got our onion bed and a couple kales from last year. These kales have been going for 2 years now. It's crazy. And over here we have purple eggplant. Now it hasn't started yet, but you can see down in here, this is how they start. After they blossom, here's the bloom, and then they get fertilized by the bees, and we get beautiful eggplants. Over here we got Malabar spinach. Now this spinach is a hot weather spinach. It's not a true spinach, but it's going to be really good, and it's going to climb all the way to the top of this pole, and probably beyond. More tomatoes, another Malabar stuck in between them. Over here we have some amaranth, and our these are okras. We've got red and green okra, and those are already sprouting away. They're going to go really fast, and they're going to give us lots and lots of okra. No one should go hungry with okra around during the summer. And then here is all our peppers. We have various different types. A couple of chards and sorrels mixed in at the end down there, and of course our onion bed next to it. Over here we've got tomatoes. These are our tomato beds. Mixed in is a cucumber, and the cucumber is kind of taken over a little. The idea was that it would run along the bottom of the tomato plants. As you see, plants have a mind of their own. And I'm of the mind to just let them do their thing for the most part. So we've got some nice tomatoes going on here. You can't really see them because they're hidden in here really good, but if you look up in here, you can see, there you go, there's a tomato. That's a cherry. This cherry tomato has already jumped ship. Here's the end of the cage right here. Look how big that sucker is. It's huge. And then over here, more tomatoes, more cucumbers. And the white stuff on the ground is diatomaceous earth, and we have had a fire ant attack going crazy. That's why it's so much on the plant here, because they have literally started cutting into the eggplant and chopping into it and sucking the juice. So what I've done is just slather on the diatomaceous earth, and it doesn't hurt the plant or us. It just cuts the fire ants up if they try to go up there, and we just try to make them go other places. Over here is our squash bed, and you can tell that the borders are being crossed by the cucumbers and the squashes, and they are just massive. And you, just like the yellow squash, you can't see, but this zucchini plant here, and there's a couple squashes in here, yellow crookneck. I think there's a yellow crookneck at the end. Yeah, you can see that. Look at that guy in there. It's just loaded with zucchini. And squashes are like okra. No one should go hungry with a squash plant. They just go crazy. And we got one little kale, and it's been going for about 2 years too. A year and a half, 2 years, something like that. I just kind of let them go, let them do their thing. So that's our garden.